Hey, how's it going, subscribers? So, I've read several books revolving around the subject of money, such as Rich Dad Poor Dad, Money Masters the Game by Tony Robbins, and I'm currently reading The Millionaire Next Door. What all of these have in common is that the differences between the rich and the poor are clearly outlined. The outcomes of individuals' financial success simply has to do with the money and mindset habits that they follow. They are specific habits that the poor follow, and specific habits that the rich follow. This is why I try to adopt a lot of the habits that the rich follow in order to achieve financial success, just like them. It is significant to your success to clearly understand these differences. Today I will be pointing out some of the habits of the poor so that you get a clear understanding of the mentality of people without financial success. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to the Flaming Prophets YouTube channel. We are so excited to reach 100 subscribers. We're literally 7 away from reaching this goal. I would highly encourage you to subscribe if you want to change your financial life. I show you avenues to make money through extra sources of income, as well as specific stock market investing strategies that will guarantee you success. Also, make sure to hit the like button and the bell icon so that you are notified whenever there's new videos from the Flaming Prophets YouTube channel. I also want to make sure to mention that with this video, I am not trying to make anyone feel bad about their financial circumstances. We all go through these different mentalities, and I believe it is highly important for everyone to realize how they think affects their financial circumstances. This is why I will be pointing out the habits in this video. Alright, I'm going to begin explaining the habits of the poor. So number 1, poor people tend to use consumer debt. They believe that credit card bills and car payments are just a part of life. Most avoid keeping track of their money or do a written budget. They tend to spend their paycheck until their money runs out. If the money runs out before the next paycheck, they use the credit card to fill the gaps. Alright, so number 2, poor people focus on risk of investing. Poor people tend to focus more on the risk side of the equation. They believe risk should be avoided because they don't want to lose money. Because of that, they tend to stick with safe investments like CD, certificate of deposits, savings accounts, and other low return investments so that they don't lose their hard-earned money. This is a huge problem because they're losing out on tremendous potential for their money to grow. Number 3, poor people run from challenges. Poor people don't like to be challenged. They like to stay in their comfort zone and keep things the way they are. The only time they will take on a difficult challenge for growth is when they are forced into it. They typically don't take the initiative at work and do the minimum it takes to stay employed. Number 4, poor people choose either or. When faced with either or decisions, poor people tend to choose one or the other, but not both. They haven't opened up their mind to the amazing possibilities that choosing both could have on their life. A rich mentality knows that they can figure out a way to achieve two things at the same time. Even if it seems difficult, they will attempt to figure it out. Poor people stay limited in their thinking and limited in their wealth because they don't want to ask too much. Even if they want both, they don't feel like they can have both because they might be perceived as greedy or undeserving. Number 5, poor people run from fear. On the other hand, poor people don't want to face their fears. They would rather stay stuck in a rut and comfortable than overcome fears that hold them back from achieving their destiny. Number 6, poor people work hard for their money. Poor people, on the other hand, work hard for their money and usually have little to show for it. They tend to spend their entire paycheck without saving money for investments. The result is that the average average wage earner has little to show for decades of hard work. Then they have to rely on Social Security and continue to work till their health won't allow it. Number 7. Poor people live in negativity. Negative people tend to be financially unsuccessful. They are usually complaining about what's going on in world events, their career, family life, and anything else they can find to complain about. They love to complain, so other people can hear them, but rarely, if ever, take action toward finding a solution to the problem. Number 8. Poor people dream of being rich. Poor people like to dream of winning the lottery or discovering that they had a rich aunt that died and left them millions of dollars. They think these are the only ways they can ever be rich. They are basically leaving it up to luck. Sometimes they even talk badly about wealthy people out of jealousy. They even say that they wouldn't want to be wealthy if they could, even though they really would prefer being wealthy. They are not willing to do what it takes to join the ranks of the wealthy. They would rather be entertained with novels, movies, and video games than commit time to learn and doing things that lead to wealth. Number 9. Poor people hang around other poor people. If you want to stay poor, hang out with the poor people. They don't have a plan. They tend to talk about everything other than what it takes to build more wealth. If you want to build more wealth, find wealthier friends. Find friends that are better off than you are and learn from them. Find out how they earn money, what they invest in, what kind of education they have, and get their advice on how to do these things for yourself. This is exactly the same if you want to lose weight, if you want to become more muscular. You're supposed to find the person that already has those attributes that you're looking for and do the same thing that they're doing. And this is exactly what you should be doing in order to achieve financial success. Number 10. Poor people focus on what they don't have instead of what they have. Poor people have more of a tendency to focus on things that they lack. They are more likely to make excuses like, the system is rigged against people like me. I don't have an education. You need money to make money, and I don't have any. I don't have any marketable skills. I don't have any connections. They let what they lack drag them down and decide to make excuses instead of taking action to rectify the problem. Do any of these habits sound like habits you have? Did I describe you in this video? If I did, I'm very glad I pointed it out to you because these habits, now you realize that you're following these habits and mentalities that the poor tend to have. I didn't want to make this video too long, so I only got the opportunity to post the habits of the poor, but I'm going to be uploading another one soon that will list the habits of the wealthy, successful individuals. That way you can get a complete understanding on the differences between the rich and the poor. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video. These videos take a long time to produce, so I would highly encourage your support by clicking the like button and subscribing and leaving down a comment if you enjoyed the video. I'll see every single one of you in the next video. I will be uploading on the habits of the success of the rich. I'll see you there.